When it comes to resorts, the Palm Beaches isn't just a destination, it's a state of mind. I'm Theo Dorsey, and this is the Palm Beaches TV Now. Today, we're checking into some of the many resorts found right here in the county for a healthy mix of history, sport, and relaxation. First, we're joining the iconic host of Travels and Traditions, Burt Wolf, for a little history lesson on how resort life in Palm Beach County, Florida came to be.
The word resort was first used in England to describe an area where people went on their holidays. There was usually a hotel where they stayed and took most of their meals. And I think the most famous was Brighton on the seashore. The idea of a resort might have originated in England, but the concept found its true home in the Palm Beaches of Florida. The Palm Beaches has become one of the most important resort destinations in the world. Palm Beach Island wasn't always a resort town. In fact, in the 1890s, it was a deserted strip of beach on Florida's east coast. But all that changed when Henry Flagler arrived. Henry Flagler and John D. Rockefeller were the founders of the Standard Oil Company. For over 100 years, it was the largest and most profitable company in the world. Flagler decided that developing the east coast of Florida would be more fun. So he built a railroad that ran the entire length of Florida, from Jacksonville to Key West. Flagler envisioned a place where America's rich, but not necessarily famous, could escape the northern winters. His railway was more than just tracks and trains. It was the lifeline that would transform Florida, making places like Palm Beach accessible to the world. Flagler had had enough of the oil business. He wanted to spend his time in the sun, and so he built the breakers right next to his railroad here in Florida.
Now that we know where it all started, it's time to experience resort living at its finest. Let's join Bright Life of the Palm Beaches host Linda Bright as she heads to the Flagler Club at the Breakers, a boutique private oasis within the legendary oceanfront resort.
This iconic hotel is a bright and shining jewel in Palm Beach, bringing visitors back again and again. And now the Breakers is celebrating the success of another of its offerings. Flagler Club is an ultra-luxurious private access boutique hotel within a hotel.
I'm so excited to be here today. I'm going to get a special insider's look at the Flagler Club.
General Manager Jessica Reagan says Flagler Club offers guests a personalized experience in comfort and luxury.
10 years ago, we decided to reimagine it and turn it into a boutique hotel. We noticed that the luxury clients that we had were looking for something a little bit more exclusive, and we were really focused on taking care of that. And what you're in is pretty much the living room of Flagler Club, and it's sort of modeled after what Henry Flagler would have in his home when he invited his guests here.
But high-end comfort and community is just the beginning. The newly renovated Flagler Club is also known for the kind of elite service guests dream of.
What's a resort without a fun round of golf? Next, we head to the park to join Nicholas Wolf of Travels and Traditions for some healthy competition.
I'm here at the park in West Palm Beach with Jake Valentine.
Jake is a young, talented golfer, proving that golf isn't just a sport for retirees. He made the winning putt for his high school golf team at the state championships and later was featured on Golf Digest.
So the original plan was for me and Jake to play head-to-head, but unfortunately last night I sustained an injury walking from the couch to my bedroom. So we have a surprise challenge from one of our producers today. Pretty scary. All right, Jake, so your personal record is 34 through 9.
Yep,
if you can break that today, you don't have to play through.
All right, let's do it.
It's a pretty good incentive, right?
It is.
All right. Jake, what's your game plan? 34, that's a tough number to beat, so.
It's quite windy, so I'm gonna try to keep the ball a little lower today. Make sure I get it in the fairway, and then hopefully make some putts.
What do you love about this course?
Well, one is I like how wide open it is. It's always kept very, very neat, very nice.
Golf is a sport that can meet you where you're at. If you're 3 years old, if you're 85 years old, it doesn't matter. So long as you can physically stand and hold a club, and even if you have to sit into a chair or if you're on one leg, it doesn't actually matter. So long as you can hold a golf club, you can play.
Right down the middle. So Jake, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I didn't actually hurt my leg yesterday. I just thought it would be kind of unfair, you know, if I blew you away and like won every hole for the host to do it. It's just not very good television, you know what I mean?
Right.
Jake, we're pretty far out.
Well, let me get a number on it quickly.
Yeah, good call. It's a little windy out too.
I have 233 to the flag.
You gotta go for it, you know, that 34 is not gonna beat itself. That is for sure. How many feet do you think we got here?
Ooh, I'd say about 20 feet.
It's just in his groove there. Little tap-in birdie. Not a bad haul, Jake, you know, but that eagle would have been nice.
After all that fun in the sun, a little rest and relaxation goes a long way. So let's check in with host of Day Tripping in the Palm Beaches, Cindy Hing, at PGA National, where championship sports, modern design, and world-class spa experiences all come together in one unforgettable destination.
It is where leisure meets adventure. We are very fortunate that we offer a little bit of everything. The resort has gone through about $110 million renovation, while also introducing celebrity chefs into some of our restaurants. We renovated the spa.
I get the vibe when I walk in here. I'm feeling like old Florida, kind of.
So you probably have seen our main bar as you enter into the lobby. That is our way of saying welcome. It is a very grand gesture of a lobby bar. The chandelier represents the modern aspect. The curves in the furniture represents that vintage Art Deco.
I saw you could do pickleball, golf.
So we are the home of 99 holes. We are one of the largest resorts with that type of variety of courses. We have a designated area for Sports and Racket Center. It has its tennis courts and pickleball. And we also have croquet. We try to be very sports-centric here. We're a very members-driven resort, but we're also very much to the public and community.
Why should people come to the PGA National Resort?
You wouldn't want to leave after you come here. It is an exemplary representation of all things golf, all things sports, and all things dining. So there is something for every type of person here.
From historic landmarks to contemporary oceanfront escapes, there's a perfect way for everyone to stay and play in the Palm Beaches. Get inspired and watch all the resort and sporting adventures with Burt and Nicholas Wolf, Linda Bright, and Cindy Hing anytime on demand on thepalmbeaches.tv. I'm Theo Dorsey, and this has been the Palm Beaches TV Now, where your next getaway is always a check-in away.